Hey crafty friends! Today I'm making some magical cards using the classic mouse dies from Spellbinders. Quick, fun, and full of Disney charm. Let's jump right in. Starting with assembly of the classic mouse dies, both Mickey and Minnie. I have cut the base for both out of black cardstock. I cut the main face out of alabaster cardstock. I have the head, body, arms, tail, face for both laid out and ready for assembly. I start with gluing the face to the mouse head piece. The face is small enough to leave a black outline around it. I take the red pants piece and glue a coordinating white piece behind to create the white buttons. Glue the pants onto the mouse body. I now have 2 yellow shoes to attach to the body. Finally, I attach the tail to the back. I attach the arm piece to the top of the body. And then the red tongue to the back of the head before I put the head on top of the body piece. And this finishes off Mickey. I start Minnie with her polka dot skirt that I cut from pattern paper. I glue it onto the body piece. Glue yellow shoes on the bottom. And there are white frilly leg pieces under the skirt that I glue. These pieces are really tiny and easy to lose. I add the cream face piece to the head, followed by red tongue and eyelashes. I'll be using a different set of arms for Minnie, and I glue them onto the body. I add the head next and finish the whole thing with the tail. This card is going to have Mickey holding out a flower, so I start with sticking the stem in his hand. I slide the stem through the little slit in his hand and glue it. I then glue on the white flower, and I have added a piece of dark red cardstock to the back, or the center. Card mats for this card are a layered flowered pattern on top of a darker red paper. The red paper matches the red of the flower centers on the pattern paper. The flower paper is cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4, and the red paper is A2 size, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. And I just glued the pattern paper to the center of the red paper. I glue both Mickey and Minnie to the card mat. I start with Mickey, and I glue him to the left side, and then glue Minnie onto the right side. My sentiment is going to be I heart you. I've cut the I and U from the alphabet set from this collection, and I just used white cardstock. I then have a bright red heart that I've cut out using the frame and sentiments die set. I just glue the letters on first, and then add the heart in the middle. I finish it all by gluing it onto my A2 size white card base. Card 2 is going to use the classic mouse die set and the flags and banners die set. I start by gluing on the cream faces to the mouse heads, and I have cut 2 heads, one looking in each direction. I then glue on the red tongue pieces to the back of both. Now to assemble the flags, I'm using blue and pink. I start with gluing on the blue banner to the coordinating black flag. The black paper makes the font really stand out on the flags. I repeat the process with the pink flags, and each has their own black banner layered behind it. I then use darker blue and pink cardstock that I've cut out, and it will be for the darker fold portions of each flag. I glue each one onto the flags. And then there are tassels for the edge of the banners, and I also cut those out of the same darker cardstock. I glued the blue tassels to the pink banners and the pink ones to the blue banner. With all the die cut pieces assembled, I start to work on the card base. I have a piece of white cardstock cut to 4 by 5 1/4 inches, plus the November 2024 3D embossing folder from Spellbinders. I love that this folder fits really well with the circle flags from the flags and banner die set of this collection. To finish assembly, I start with gluing the heads to the top right and bottom left corners of my embossed cardstock. For the banners, I start with the large blue one and line it up center with the two heads. I glue the pink banners above and below the blue one. I take my double-sided tape to the back of the cardstock. I like the tape for 3D embossed paper since it sticks better than glue. I place the white onto a piece of A2 size black cardstock. And I had some embellishments that matched the colors of the flags, so I added them. I added a couple of pink ones on either side of the blue banner and some blue with the pink banners. I finish off the card by gluing the completed mat to my A2 size white card base. The third and final card is going to use the Frame and Sentiments dies, Alphabet dies, and Classic Mouse dies. I start with the sentiment ring. I glue the red layer onto the white layer. And I have to trim the edge of the white off since they didn't quite line up. I now assemble the Mickey head, starting again with the cream face and red tongue and gluing them to the black head piece. I assemble the shorts and add the white buttons before I attach it to the body piece. And glue the head to the body and work on the arms. For this design, I want Mickey to have classic white clothes, so I cut the arm pieces out of both black and white cardstock. I cut the white hands off the arm piece before gluing them onto the black hand. I line up the arms how I want them before I glue them to the back of the body piece. I have one hand in front of his face and the other behind the head. and I want Mickey to be inside the ring I made. So I trim off the feet from the body and add glue to the back of the head and glue him to the red ring. Add some more glue to the rest of the body and stick the small white circle cutout to the back of Mickey. This fills in the ring and adds a nice white background behind him. I move on to the assembly of the letters, and I want to add some dimension to these letters, so I'm layering red and yellow cardstock together. I glue the yellow letters onto the red, leaving a small amount of red showing at the back of the letter. I finished C and O on camera, and the rest of the letters off camera. And the completed letters spell congrats. The background for this card is black cardstock cut to 4 by 5¼ inches, and I created the speckled pattern using the white acrylic spray from Hero Arts. Using the March 2025 embossing folder from Spellbinders, I create the fun pattern on the cardstock. I move on to assembly, and I lay the cardstock out so the lighter spray is on the bottom, and I grab half of my letters. I'm going to be alternating the letters, so half of them are in the background and the other half in the foreground. Once I've set them out how I want, I'm taking my press and seal wrap and sticking it to the letters. This wrap holds them in place while I apply my glue and will help me to lay all the pieces nice and even on the cardstock. I line everything on my cardstock and slowly remove the wrap. I did have to add some more glue to a couple of the letters just to keep them in place. Once all the letters were adhered, I moved on to the last piece. So I add some foam tape to the back of my ring. This gives it a bit of added dimension. And I place it just above the letters in the center top of the cardstock. Lastly, I just glue it onto my card base. The white edge around the black adds a nice touch. I hope you enjoyed this video and have found some inspiration to create your own cards with the Classic Mouse collection. Check out my coordinating blog for all the items used for each card. Also, I will have links in the description below if you want to shop the collection now. Thanks for watching and have a crafty day. Bye!